girl Taneri with Taneri's Vibes. Today's topic is on distractions. So how many of us have been facing distractions? There's distractions on all levels hitting us every day, every night, right? And we just have to kind of come to a place where we first acknowledge that there's a distraction going on, and two, how to handle those distractions. Three, what are the emotions and feelings that we're getting from these distractions? And four, are they affecting you on a physical level? So let's do this. Let's just jump right into it, right? What is a distraction? A distraction can be friends, family, it can be the environment that you're in, it can be sudden news that may pop up, whether it's on TV or from someone that you know. But when you get hit with news that's not favorable, or hear of something that's not favorable, you want to pay attention to how that feels, right? So what kind of emotions is that bringing up, right? And then you want to also see how that emotion is affecting you physically. So I'll give you guys an example, right? I had called a family member, touch base, see how everything was going, see what the latest was. And one of the first things that she brought up was something that she saw on the news. It really affected her. You know what I mean? It really affected her to the point where she was loud and she was expressing it in a very, enthusiastic way. There was a sense of anger and aggression in her delivery, just simply talking about what she saw on the news. So one thing that I had said in response was, I do notice, however, that it seems to be affecting you personally. And once I said that, she kind of took a second and just chilled out for a second. She kind of toned it down, and kind of realized a little bit how it shifted her, how it shook her, how it affected her. So when we have these emotional reactions to these different elements that may happen in our life, you want to see how that reaction is affecting you on a physical level. Do you feel any tension on your chest? Do you feel any pain or aches in your back or anything like that? So these are all kind of associated with one another. And the more that you do this, the more that you self-realize these different forms of distractions that come into play and how it affects you, the more these distractions will lose its power, will no longer have that much power over you. And so, guys, one thing that I personally do when it comes to me, I take heed and notice to all of these different emotions that different things happen in my life can bring up. And once I feel these emotions, I take a second to observe how this emotion that I'm reacting to, how it's making me feel on a physical level. And again, distractions comes in all shapes and forms. So you want to be mindful. What kind of music are you listening to? What kind of shows do you watch on TV? What is it on TV? What are the visuals that you are coming across on a day-to-day, right? What kind of people are you interacting with? What kind of places are you going to? You got to ask yourself, are all of these different things for my highest good? Is it assisting me in my progress in where I'm looking to go in life? Or these are different things that you really want to pay attention to and observe. You want to do that self-reflection, have that self-awareness, have this level of acknowledging what it's doing to you, which then in turn will do to others around you. See, because it's a trickle effect. And so if it's affecting you XYZ way, and you're about to go pick up your kids from school, and that emotion is still in you, the kids are gonna pick it up. Okay, same thing with whoever else. Maybe you're coming home, you're home from work, the spouse comes in, and just a simple question is asked, and your reaction is real sharp, quick, direct, maybe a little insensitive, and they're just kind of like, whoa, what's going on here? You know what I mean? So you're kind of bringing that to a place of peace, your home, right? So guys, with that being said, I'm excited to share more about different ways that we can pull the alchemist within. There's a lot of distractions going on right now. And we just really want to pay attention to the things that are for our highest good, that are assisting in our growth, in our development, in our goals in life, and what we're looking to achieve, versus focusing on the things that are pulling us down, draining our energy, and not pretty much doing the complete opposite. If it's not for your highest good, then you're going to be in a state where you might be depressed, you might feel overwhelmed, you might feel kind of just tired. You might feel tired. You might feel tired. You might feel like you just need to get rest. And you just don't even know why. You don't even know where this is coming from. And it's because a lot of the attention that you may have had for that day was going towards low vibrational areas, places of distractions, different forms of distractions. And these distractions do drain you. It can deplete your energy. So one way to keep vibing high is to acknowledge and observe all of these different elements that may be in your life, that some of it may not even be intentional. If you have family and friends that are at a place of maybe dysfunction or discontent, etc. in their life, and you're around that, it's a lot of times it's not intentional, but you do get the wrath of it, you get the effects of it. But if you pay attention to whatever that wrath is that you're getting from it and how it's affecting you on a physical level, then it loses its power, because then the next go around you're just kind of like, okay, I already have an idea of how XYZ person is, or place, or thing, or job, whatever, and I'm just unbothered, unaffected, right? I'm not interested in entertaining any of the ways that can pull and drain me. So with that being said, you guys, it's Taneri with Taneri's Vibes. I have more coming up, so stay tuned. Love y'all. And let's keep vibing high.